This is television for the Isles of Scilly, brought to you with Worldwide Financial Planning, Truro and Penwith College, and the Scilly Lottery. From Radio Scilly, this is scillytv.com. This is a Kindle, a handheld gadget that was the bestseller over the Christmas period on the Amazon website. It enables users to instantly download thousands of books to store and carry around, and often offers considerably cheaper prices than hard copies. Now, a St Mary's man has entered the world of digital download publishing by writing books for Kindle. Gordon Bilsborough has written a novel and made it available on the Amazon download site. The book is called Conflict of Destinies, a gritty drama about rivals in the North Country.
It starts in 1820 and runs on to 1920. It's about two or three families, who, one of whom starts in a small way and builds up a vast industrial empire based on cotton. And he gets involved in politics and with a rival family. And the whole story is based on the intrigues and hatreds of these two families, which run until the end of the First World War. In other words, it covers 100 years of family intrigues, and it ends where the heroine is given a deadly ultimatum that she can't ignore. That's the culmination of 50 years of intrigue and hatred.
Gordon is a big fan of the Kindle system, claiming you get more money as an author.
If you go to a publisher, they normally give you 10% of the cover price in royalties. If you go to Kindle, you get 70% of the selling price. That may sound good, but you have to bear in mind that if it's on Kindle, it's on their list, but they don't advertise it the same as a publisher does.
And Gordon says the Kindle works well for unknown writers like himself, as purchasers can preview the book. Gordon's already written some other works which will be available for digital download soon, including a political thriller.
I have written a second book called The Ultimate Solution. That is one, the story is a new form of AIDS, which is catchable as easy as the common cold, is spreading throughout Europe. And this, as a scientist, discovers a new antivirus that will prevent it. The trouble is, the antivirus has some side effects which not only prolong life, it's only effective on certain kinds of people. I can't tell you the end of it, but a group of people in the government see how they can use this to their advantage. In other words, it's racially selective, and they see it as a means of curing what they perceive as an ethnic problem. Unfortunately, a generation later, they discovered a horrible side effect which they didn't know existed, and it only comes to light a generation later, by which time it's irreversible. So I've written a third one called Wotan's Children, which is, I'm about almost to the end of it, which again is it starts briefly in the First World War and ends up around the present time, where a descendant of a German is intent on wreaking his vengeance on this country by a particularly deadly means. I can't tell you the plot, obviously, but again, there's the twist at the end, and it's based on politics, high-power politics in this government and elsewhere.